Hey, how you doing? My name is Victor Lesser. I'm the founder and president of Manhattan City Music. I'm a New York kid. I grew up on the Upper West Side, lived around the world, but I live on the Upper West Side now, and there's no place in the world I'd rather be. What is the single best thing about New York City? In my opinion, it's the diversity, okay? There's no city on the planet like New York City. And I've read that there's over 200 languages spoken here in this town. And that's awesome. I think there's probably 120 languages just this morning on my corner. So, you know, from English to Spanish to Chinese to Russian, I think those are the top four. And every other language on earth, pretty much. It's awesome. And we're all together in this city. We're all sitting on the subway. We're making it work. We're making it happen. And I've been around the world. I always miss that when I'm in other cities. And the music in this city is, you know, as I said, my company books music for the best events in New York. We've done every celebrity event in New York over the last 20 years. And I wrote a song a couple of years ago called New York City. There's one line that sums it up. I went, hip hop, bebop, swing and soul, salsa, funk, and rock and roll in this town. People really get down. So that's it. You know, from jazz to funk to hip hop and everything else, man. And of course, great salsa and Latin. New York's where it's at, baby. Anyway, that's me, and that's my opinion. What am I going to tell you? Don't worry about it. You don't like it, you don't have to take it. I'm sorry, I slipped into that other thing again. As far as your next question, is the pizza bagel an abomination or the most authentically ingenious New York City hand food ever? I would say it's not fair to call it an abomination. I would say it fits in that gray area, someplace between a travesty and a crime against humanity, okay? That's what I would think. I mean, you take a nice, beautiful New York pizza, from a great place like John's Pizza on Bleecker Street. It's been there about 100 years. Or Patsy's Pizza up on 74th Street, which is fantastic. Those are works of art, okay? And a nice everything bagel with a little butter. I don't take a schmear. I like a little butter. I like it scooped. What are you gonna do? But you put those together, what do you got? It's like, you know, listen, Tony Bennett, great New Yorker from Astoria, and maybe take Snoop Dogg, another great guy. You put them together, what do you got? Tony Dogg or Snoop? I mean, it's ridiculous. So that's okay. That's my opinion. You know, do I have a New York accent? I don't think so. I mean, I could, you know, I could talk like this and get comfortable and do this video in slippers, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna talk like a person. I mean a person. Okay, so what is the best spot for a New Yorkiest first date? I would say Central Park. You know, walk through beautiful Sheep's Meadow. It's a happy place. Everybody's hanging out in the sunshine, playing Frisbee, and you're looking up at Central Park South and Central Park West and Fifth Avenue and seeing the classic, amazing New York skyline. Then you walk over to Bethesda Fountain on 70 Deuce, and you can walk down the mall that stretches from Bethesda Fountain down to Columbus Circle, make a little detour, walk through the zoo. To me, that would be a fantastic New York first date. The best spot in my own or my favorite neighborhood? Well, my favorite neighborhood is my own neighborhood, which is Upper West Side, Morningside Heights, which is kind of the upper end of the Upper West Side. We are home to, believe it or not, the largest cathedral on earth. You don't believe me? Look at their website. The Cathedral of St. John the Divine is, I believe, the actual largest cathedral on the planet. Not enough people know about it. It's a very beautiful space. You know, listen, a nice Jewish boy. I'm a wannabe Italian, but I'm a nice Jewish boy from the Upper West Side. So, but I love St. John the Divine Cathedral's great part of the community. They have a lot of great concerts there and exhibits, and it's worth a trip. And across the street from St. John is the Hungarian pastry shop on Amsterdam Avenue that has been there since the early 60s. You go in there for a nice cream puff or for a poppy hamantaschen. All the Columbia students are lined up outside. It's fantastic. So that's my opinion about that. Over and out.